Next one up. Next one up. This is our new superstar, Tracy. Tracy is also out in California. We actually haven't met before. We have been talking over the phone a lot, but I believe that this is the first time that we see each other, or at least this is my first time seeing you on video to actually put a face into to the name. So again, we just closed a deal with a Teresa about what 2 days ago. So again, Teresa, the floor is yours.
Tracy, you mean?
Oh, Tracy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tracy.
I
Tracy.
know we were
Tracy.
just
Tracy.
talking to
So sorry about
Teresa
that.
earlier.
Sorry
That's
about that.
okay,
Yes,
Bill. Thank you.
Tracy. Yes.
Yeah, so, well, good evening, everyone. I appreciate it. My name's Tracy Saephan. I'm a realtor. I'm a seasonal realtor. I've been working in the real estate market for over 16 years in the greater Bay Area. And I currently live in Oakland. So first of all, I want to say thank you, Alan, and your team at Sequoia for allowing the opportunity to share and to do business together. It's been a privilege working alongside such a knowledgeable team and responsive team. I hope that by sharing my experience, you all can gain a glimpse of the quality and professionalism that Sequoia Lending consistently brings to the table. I mean, it's kind of out there. Everybody's sort of sharing, saying the same. So with our most recent closing, it wasn't an easy one. It was a lot of challenges that we had to go through. The property itself was proposed with multiple challenges, and I was representing the buyer side. Um, so this property was an aging structure. It was like 123-year-old property. It's got deferred maintenance, and it's got complicated tenant situation. Sorry. And I have dogs, so I'm back. I'm
Okay.
back at home, so I apologize for the interruption, background noise. But thankfully, my clients were solid. They came to the table financially prepared with strong credit histories and most importantly, committed heart. And I believe that, as a realtor being in this business for over 16 years, you have to constantly touch base with your clients when you're in a deal. Either it's a 2 day or 3 days, but you still need to keep in touch. If nothing changed, you just want to check in and say, let you know the things haven't changed. And this is still what we're waiting for, or what else you need. So I think the most important thing is to keep on top of your clients so they know that you are aware and you are paying attention to their interests and their needs. Um, so this and it truly, I believe it takes this perfect triangle, right? Financing wasn't a viable option, so we had I'm sorry, the perfect triangle that makes real estate all come together, right? Um, we needed the perfect lender, we needed the perfect buyer, we also need a perfect realtor on the other side. So if one part of that falls out, I believe the entire deals can fall apart. And I had that happen in my past. So this didn't go with the traditional type of financing. We had to turn around and see what other viable option it was. And we talked, like Alan said, we talked and we haven't really physically met each other. We also have not uh, come together where we sat in a meeting like this. So this is my first time sharing about some of with the recent deal that we closed. But basically, I mean, like, we explored different options and different lender, and Sequoia stood out because of the product they offer, the flexibility, and the unique properties that we were facing. So this particular property had a non-conforming unit with existing violation flagged by the city of Oakland. Alongside, it required permits and there was upfront fines that clients have to pay. We were fully transparent with the buyer about the risks and the long-term work that's needed to bring the building up to code. Still, my clients saw the bigger picture. They purchased a home and the intention to move their mother in. What a nice client there are, aren't they? And they're fully aware of dealing with existing tenants how we know that that's very difficult for the Bay Area. Um, but despite all the challenges, they still pull through. Um, and then not to say, I mean, towards the end of the deal, we were facing some challenges with the home insurance because of the age of the property. So I think we made a call 20 different home insurance company. That was really tough. And at some point, I think my clients were saying, I think we need to give up. I just had to step back in and encourage them and think about this and to let them know. I mean, you're actually buying a building where you can make improvements, and and by the appraisal report, we're already $200,000 up in equity from what they purchase. I mean, who makes $200,000 in today's market, given the fact that this is happening? So they were very excited again. They thought about it. It despite all the hardship, they found a home insurance company. No doubt somebody was going to insure this property. So we moved on, and the next following week we were able to bring it all to the table, and I think that was the perfect scenario where we had challenges with the clients, we had challenges with the building, we had challenges with different type of conventional loans that they may have gone to because they got pre-approved beforehand. And I didn't think traditional conventional finances will put this together. So I really thank Alan and your great team at Sequoia Lending to really see this through and to see it eye for eye with my client and to make this happen for them. So they're excited now. They're moving forward with things, and they already gained an extra $200,000 equity on their property, and they're not hoping to sell anytime soon. So. uh, and then towards the end, I mean, yes, I earned 3% commission on the selling side. I mean, who does that now? People are cutting commission everywhere. But yet, I think it takes a real service and a willingness to be professional and to go beyond and above what you do in this industry to really prove the point that you are worth every percentage that you say you are worth, right? So that's kind of where we ended. And I have another client that is I will be representing as a buyer, and I think Alan and his team will do it again.
Well, thank you so much for your sharing. So again, you mentioned a lot about my name, but again, I cannot take any credit. So I would like to introduce you to the engine behind Sequoia, Miss
Nice.
Becky Brown. She is actually the processors, and she's the one that make all these things happen,
That's right. See you,
along,
Becky. Thank you.
along with Mr. George Franco. So, Becky, if you don't mind, can you come up to the front and say a few words? Because you are the one that, hey guys, uh,
Yeah,
you only see me up on the on the face, but
right.
actually behind me, it's a strong, a very very strong professional team. Without them, Sequoia is nobody. So again, Becky, thank you so much. Please come online and say share a few words.
Well, I mean, it was a joy working with Tracy on this, and when we're working in different time zones and kind of working around that. And she's right, she had a buyer that has a good solid heart that really wanted to make it work. So there were some challenges with it, and we both stuck it out and pulled in all the resources that we needed to. Tracy, I want to tell you that your buyer, the agent, the insurance agent that they identified, was talking with her was absolutely phenomenal. She was the most responsive to the documentation that we needed. I mean, almost instantly. And she says, if you've got complicated properties, she goes, send them my way. I'll do them all day long. And so we've connected her with another person that's looking at having challenges with insurance and stuff like that. So it is about communication. It's about that networking piece, and really building those bonds of trust so we can really count on each other. And for me, it's been a fun learning experience, and being able to call Alan or George's whenever I need them and say, okay, how does this work in this kind of scenario? So it's been fun.
Right. Yeah, that is what that network is all about. That's where the referral is all about. So now we know this insurance agent, he's a go-getter as well. So hey, let her know also, Tracy, let her know that hey, if you run into any deal that you cannot close or any of your loan officer cannot close, bring it to me. Now bring it to you, and now it becomes your referral, becomes your file. Right?
Of course,
Okay,
yes.
great. Wonderful,
Thank you.
wonderful. Thank you so much, Tracy, and congratulations. And I
Oh,
believe that your check is on the way. You
oh,
should receive your commission this Friday.
thank you.
Okay, great.